Hi, so I'm Stephanie Piper. I'm the co-chair of Science to Policy, but as a scientist, I'm an urban ecologist, so I study ecology in the city and of the city, and I look a lot at air pollution and what plants do to mediate that, but my kind of first intro into urban ecology was doing vegetation surveys in Louisiana, and I spent a lot of time in the city of New Orleans looking at personal lawns and personal neighborhoods and kind of seeing just what all plants were there. And a thing about botany is sometimes where you become a botanist is where you know all your plants. And I became a botanist in Louisiana, so there's this fear that I wouldn't know any plants in California. But in cities, lawns are all kind of looking the same no matter where you are. And it's because of how we treat lawns. We water them and cultivate them the same, kind of all across the country. So pretty much no matter where you are, your lawn is gonna have some of the same stuff in it. Some variation in the exact grass species. But so I'm at beautiful lawn on UC Riverside's campus, right by the statistics and math building. And so we'll kind of look and see what's in the lawn. So it's really easy to look at a lawn and think, okay, it's all grass, this all looks the same. The more time you look at it, the easier it's going to be to pick stuff out faster. But we do have a whole bunch of grass. And this is a really common grass you see. Sorry for the paint on my hands. This is St. Augustine. You can tell it's got these really long runners and these thick leaves. A lot of times when you ID plants, you ID by flowers, but because things get mowed here, you don't always get a lot of grass flowers. So sometimes those more vegetative characteristics are more important. We also have, so you guys probably know clovers are a very common weed. But this is not kind of this typical white clover, and an easy way you can tell that is these little heart-shaped leaves. See this little hole where is a normal white clover will just be one circle on the leaf. So that tells you got some variation in here. We've also got these little guys. It's pretty hard to tell what they are when they're really young, but you can at least see it's not a grass. I mean, that limits it. That's probably some sort of chickweed, very common. And then of course we have another favorite or not favorite lawn weed. We have some dandelion, and you can see it got mowed before we get to the flower stage, which is what all these gardeners are looking to do, make sure we don't get a huge incidence of weeds. And one little tip if you're looking to try to find some different species in a lawn, these edges are kind of where things are going to sneak in. And so you see more and more of this. So this not clover, this soil, this wood soil everywhere.